Exercise 3.2. Express each of the following angles in radian measure. They are going to change the angles into radian measure. The first problem is 30 degree. If we want to convert into radian, we have to multiply the given angle with pi by 180. We have to multiply the angle by pi by 180. That pi is nothing but 180 degree only. Okay, pi is nothing but 180 degree. So 180 by 180 is 1. So there is no change in the given angle. For making that angle into radian, we want to multiply with pi by 180 degree. Let me see the problem. The first problem is 30 degree. So 30 into pi by 180 degree. We can cancel 30 and 180 6 times here. So the answer is pi by 6. Second one, 135 degree. This 135 degree into pi by 180. Again we want to cancel by 5 table here and here, or something you can cancel, so that we got 3 pi by 4. Okay, let me see the next problem there. Third one, minus 205 degree equal to minus 205 into pi by 180 degree. Keep the angle as it is, minus 205 into pi by 180 degree. So we can cancel by 5 tables, so that we can get 36 here. That answer is minus 41 pi by 36. The next problem, 150 degree. 150 degree into pi by 180 degree. The same thing, we can cancel here and here. 15 and 18 we can cancel, so that we got 5 pi by 6. The next one, 330 degree. So that 330 into pi by 180 degree equal to 11 pi by 6. So this is the change of degree into radian. Look at the second problem. Find the degree measure to the corresponding to the following radian measure. We are going to find the degree from the given radians. So we are going to convert radians into degree. So for this we have to do the reciprocal thing, that's all. Here it's given pi by 3. Along with this radian, we have to multiply with 180 by pi. Okay, for radian to degree, we have to multiply with 180 by pi. You have to keep in your mind, in the answer it must be only degree, there is no pi and all. Okay, so I want to multiply by 180 by pi with this pi by 3. Then you can cancel here, this pi and pi will get cancelled. These two things we can cancel, so that we have 60 degree. Second one, pi by 9. That pi by 9 into 180 by pi. So here also pi and pi will get cancelled. Here and here we can cancel, so that we have 20 degree. Okay. Then look at the third sum. 2 pi by 5. The 2 pi by 5 into 180 by pi. Here pi and pi will get cancelled. And then this 5 table you can cancel here, so that we have 2 into 36 degree is nothing but 72 degree. We have to put degree without fail there. That is important. And then 7 pi by 3. Along with the 7 pi by 3, we have to multiply this 180 by pi. Then cancel pi and pi, and then multiply and cancel this thing, you will get 420 degree. And then this 10 pi by 9, along with this 10 pi by 9, multiply 180 by pi here. So we can cancel these two and these two. It will be 20, so that it is 200. Third problem, what must be the radius of a circular running path around with an athletic must run 5 times in order to describe 1 kilometer? Okay, what must be the radius of a circular running path around with an athlete must run 5 times in order to describe 1 kilometer? So in the problem itself, it is given, it is a circular path, isn't it? And we want to find the radius of the circular path. That is clearly given in the problem there. Let us see how to do this problem here. Okay, here one more thing is also given. An athletic drew the he runs through the path, isn't it? So that five, how many times he runs around that path there? 5 times. So that 5 into the circular around equal to 1 kilometer. That is clearly given in the problem, that that athletic runs the path 5 times. The distance is 1 kilometer. The circle around is nothing but circumference of the circle. We know the formula for circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. So 5 into 2 pi r equal to, that kilometer we can convert into meter, so that it is 1000 meter. Here I want to find the value of r, isn't it? So I want to put the value of pi also here. We know that pi is nothing but 22 by 7. Here 5 2s are 10. So 10 into 22 by 7 into r equal to 1000. I want to find the value of r. So keep r here itself and take all the other things to the right hand side, so that it will become the reciprocal there. So r equal to 1000 into 7 by 22 divided by this 10 also. It is in multiplication, it will go into division there. And then simplify this so that we can have 350 by 11. We must divide this by 11 here, so that I got the value 31.818. It goes on. So if I round off this value, I can get r equal to 31.82 meters. Okay, then look at the fourth sum. In a circle of diameter 40 centimeter, a chord is of length 20 centimeter. The diameter of the circle is 40 centimeter and a chord is of length 20 centimeter. There is a chord, that length of the chord is 20 centimeter. Find the length of the minor arc of the chord. We want to find the length of the minor arc of the chord. Here it is given clearly, the radius is 20 and the diameter is 40, isn't it? And the length of the chord is 20, and we want to find the minor arc of the length chord. Okay, so I want to find out this one. So what are the things given? Diameter is given, from that we can find the radius, and the length of chord is also given 20 centimeter. Okay, look at the diagram here. Here that radius and here also radius. This is the length of the chord. So all the sides are equal. So you can say this AOB is a equilateral triangle. So if it is a equilateral triangle, we can say this angle is 60 degree, isn't it? So in a equilateral triangle, each angle is of 60 degree. So I can say this angle AOB is 60 degree now. Okay, so here that angle AOB is 60 degree. So I want to convert this angle into radians. So 60 into pi by 180 degree equal to, I can cancel here and here, so that it is pi by 3 radians. I want to find the length of the minor arc, isn't it? So L is the length of the minor arc. I have the formula theta equal to L by R. In the theoretical geometry we learnt already in 10th standard there. So theta equal to L by R, or else you can learn L equal to R theta. So here I want to substitute the values here. Theta is already we found that radians like this. R is also given in the problem. So I can substitute this in the formula. L equal to R theta. R is 20 and theta is pi by 3. So that answer is 20 pi by 3. So the length of the minor arc is 20 by 3 here. Okay. So I can substitute the value for this also, that is 22 by 7. So multiply everything and divide, we can get the, simplify this, we can get the answer 20.95 centimeter. Then fifth problem, find the length of the measure of the angle subtended at the center of radius 100 centimeter. Radius is given, that is 100 centimeter, and an arc of length is 22 centimeter. So here what are the things given in your problem there? Arc of length is given and radius is given, and what we want to find now, find the degree angle subtended at the center. You want to find there. Okay, so first thing I want to write what are the things given in the problem there. That R is given and then length of arc is given. So we can find the angle there, angle theta equal to L by R. So I can write this 22 by 100. I want to convert this into radian, isn't it? So I can convert this angle theta equal to 180 into this. So substitute here 180 into 7 by 22 into this 22 by 100. Okay, so simplify this, we can get 18 into 7 by 10 here. So and then if you cancel this thing, 63 by 5. If you divide by 5, we can get 12 degree 3 by 5 is there. This 3 by 5 again I want to convert this into minutes. So here in the angle also we have 1 degree equal to 60 minutes and 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Minutes can be written as like this, minutes. Okay, and 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. Seconds can be written like this. Okay, just you have to put that like inverted comma there. Here 1 and here it is 2. This is minutes and this is seconds. Okay, here I want to convert this 3 by 5 into that seconds. So just multiply with 60 here, so that we can cancel this thing. I got 36 minutes here. So you can write 36 minutes. Sixth problem, what is the length of the arc intercepted by a center angle of measure 41 degree in a circle of radius 10 feet. Here we want to find what is the length of arc. I want to find the length of arc intercepted by the central angle is 41 degree and the radius is 10 feet. So clearly it's given theta is 41 degree and R is 10 feet. Okay, I want to convert this theta, that degree, into radian. So I want to multiply with pi by 180 degree here, so that I got 41 pi by 180 degree, 180 radians. Okay, so now we can substitute this for theta and this for R. We know the formula for length of arc is L equal to R theta. We know the formula L equal to R theta. So substitute for R is 10 feet and for theta this 41 pi by 180 degree. If you substitute everything, you cancel everything, simplify, we have 451 by 63 and divide by 63, we can get 7.158. That means if you round off this, we can get 7.16 feet only. Okay, and then Seventh problem. If two circles, arcs of same length, subtended angles 60 degree and 75 degree at the center, find the ratio of their radii. We have two circles. The arcs of same length, arcs are also same length, that means L1 and L2. We have two circles, so we can have L1 and L2, that is the arcs of length here like this. And that radius, we want to find the ratio of their radii, that means R1 and R2. We can have R1, R2. Okay, so here angles are given 60 degree and 75 degree. Okay, let me see that how to find that. First thing, I want to have this theta. Theta 1 is 60 degree. Convert this into radians there like this. 60 into pi by 180 degree. So that pi by 3 is there. And then theta 1 equal to L by R1. So L equal to theta 1 R1. Okay, here we found already for theta 1 is pi by 3. So we can substitute for this theta 1 is pi by 3 into R1. Here we have the first length of arc like this. And then the second one, theta 2 I have there. That theta 2 is 75 degree. I want to convert this into radian. So 75 degree into pi by 180 degree. And then if you cancel everything, you can get like this. This 5 pi by 12 radians. Okay, so we have the formula L equal to theta 2 R2. Here instead of this theta 2, I can substitute 5 pi by 12. Okay, so I want to substitute in this now. Here L equal to 5 pi by 12 into R2. Okay, so that radius also we want to equate that thing there. The first one is the L1 and L2 we have that from 1 and 2 we have both L's there. So equate the length of arcs. So the first one is pi by 3 R1. Second one is 5 pi by 12 is given into R2. I can cancel this pi and pi, and then this can be calculated and divide by 3 table there. So that I got R1 by R2 equal to 5 by 4. So simply R1 by R2 equal to 5 by 4. That is in the ratio that 5 is to 4. So we want to find the ratio of the radii, that is 5 is to 4. Look at the eighth sum. The perimeter of a certain sector of a circle, perimeter of the certain sector of the circle is equal to length of the arc of the semicircle. Both are equal, having the same radius. Express the angle of the sector in degrees, minutes and seconds. Okay, we want to find the angle of the sector. Okay, so the given clue is perimeter of the sector of the circle is equal to the length of arc of the semicircle. That is the clue for finding this. Okay, so here I have the perimeter of the sector is L plus 2R. That formula for finding the perimeter of the sector is L plus 2R. Here L is nothing but R theta, isn't it? So R theta plus 2R. And then one more thing is given, length of the arc of the semicircle is pi r. So circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. Here it is given semicircle, so it is pi r now. So and one more thing, clue is given there that both are same, perimeter of the sector and the length of arc of the semicircle are same here. So that I want to equate both the things. So r theta plus 2r equal to pi r. So here I can take r as common here. So theta plus theta 2 equal to pi r is there, and I can cancel r and r. So theta plus 2 equal to pi here. So I can keep theta here itself and take pi to the other side there, so that I can have this theta equal to pi by 2 radians. I want to convert this into degree. So they ask us to find the angle in degree, minutes and seconds, isn't it? So I want to multiply with this 180 by pi now. So each and everything I want to multiply with pi into 180 by pi minus 2 into this 180 by pi, and then I can cancel this pi and pi. Here 180 is there, and then here, even here also I can cancel, multiply this, you can get minus 360 by pi. So if you divide this pi is nothing but 22 by 7, isn't it? So I can have like this, 360 by 22 by 7 will be go to the numerator, so it will be like this, 7 by 22, and then divide by this by 22, we can get 114 degree and 12 by 22. I want to convert this 12 by 22 as that minutes, isn't it? So multiply with 16 now, so I can have that this 32 minutes there. Okay, so here I have 32 minutes, so I can have this 32 minutes and 44 seconds also, because that remaining thing will be there. Again I want to divide by this 60 there, so that I got this 32 minutes and 44 seconds. So I want to subtract this from 180 degree. So how to subtract that? I have this, the subtraction also I did here. See, 180 into that 180, we can write 180.000 like this, and here 114, 32 and 44, this is minutes, and this is seconds. Okay, this is degree. So we can cancel as usual thing, we can subtract that, and for 1 degree I told you, for 1 degree it is 60 seconds, and 1 minute we have 1 degree equal to 60 minutes. Okay, so 1 degree equal to 60 minutes and 1 minute equal to 60 seconds. So according to this, we have to put this 60 and 60 here, subtract everything as usual there. So here we will lose 1 degree here, because we gave this 1 degree to the other side there. So we got the answer like this, 65 degree, 27 minutes and 16 seconds. Okay, next problem, the 9th sum. An aeroplane propeller rotates 1000 times per minute. Find the number of degrees that point on the edge of the propeller will rotate in 1 second. Okay, so here the aeroplane propeller rotates 1000 times per minute. Here I want to find for 1 second. That is the problem there. So that one complete rotation is 360 degree. Usually we have a point, the degree at a point is 360 degree, isn't it? So one complete rotation is 360 degree now. So number of degrees taken in 1 minute is 1000 into 360. The number of degrees taken in 60 seconds is the 1000 into 360. We want to find number of degrees taken in 1 minute, isn't it? So I have to divide by 60 here. So 1000 into 360 by 60. It is 6,000 here. Okay. A train is moving on a circular track of 1500 meter radius at the rate of 66 km per hour. What angle will it turn in 20 seconds? Here the train is moving on a circular track of radius 1500 meter. Okay, at the rate of speed is 66 km per hour. So we want to find what angle. We want to find the angle subtended there. Okay, so let me see the problem there. The length covered in 1 hour by the train is 66 kilometer. For 1 hour it covered 66 kilometer. The length covered in that 1 hour is nothing but that 60 into 60 seconds. We want to convert into seconds there. That is 66 into this 3600. Sorry, the 66 into 1000 meter. That 1000 meter is given in the problem itself. So we can have 66 into 1000 meter. We want to find length covered in 1 second. Here it's given 60 into 60 second is nothing but 1 hour. Okay, and here I want to have this into seconds there. So second is nothing but we have to divide by 60 into 60 here. Okay, and one more thing, here it is kilometer is given, here we converted into meter, so that only we have 66 into 1000 meter. And here we want to find for 1 second, so 66 into 1000 divided by 60 into 60 is there. If you convert that, simplify everything, we will get 1100 by 3. Okay, so L equal to length covered in 1 second is 1100 by 3 there. But we want to find the angle, isn't it? So angle made in 20 seconds we need that. So we want to find that L equal that theta equal to L by R. So we found already L is 1100 by 3 and R is 1500. Okay, so that what you can do there, so instead of this we want to convert this into radians, isn't it? So theta equal to, we can cancel these two zeros, we can have 11 by 45 here, and then for this radian we want to multiply by 180 by pi, isn't it? That pi can be written as 22 by 7. Take the reciprocal of this, so that 180 by 22 into 7 there. If you simplify everything, we will get theta equal to 14 degree. So that angle subtended there is 14 degree. Look at the next problem, 11th sum. A circular metallic plate of radius 8 centimeter and thickness 6 millimeter is melted and molded into a pie of radius 16 centimeter. Okay, a circular metallic plate is there, that radius is 6 centimeter and thickness is 6 millimeter, is melted and molded into a pie of radius 16 centimeter. Okay, and then what we want to find here, let me see there, and thickness is also given, that is 4 millimeter. Find the angle of the sector. Find the angle of the sector. Okay, so first thing we can write what are the things given in our problem. The R is given, that is circular metallic plate radius is 8 centimeter and the thickness is nothing but height of that circular thing, that is 6 millimeter. If you want to convert this millimeter into centimeter, divide by 10, so that it will be 6 by 10 centimeter. Okay, here we can say it is molded and shaped into the other thing, isn't it? So into a pie. Pie is nothing but that sector, isn't it? So that volume of that cylinder, the first thing, the circular thing is given, no, that is the volume of the cylinder is equal to volume of the sector. Okay, because they are molding and shaping to the other thing, so we can equate the volume. So here I have that volume of the cylinder is pi r square h, we know that, and that volume of the sector is theta by 360 into pi r square h. Instead of that we can have L square. Okay, so here for this pi and pi will get cancelled. For this circular thing I have radius as 8, so 8 into 8 into h is 6 by 10, we found already there. And then here theta by 360 into, for this L we have 16 into 16 and h is 4 by 10. We want to find the value of theta, isn't it? So keep the theta as it is and take the things numbers to the other side as reciprocal things, so that we can have 3 into 45 degree, that is nothing but 135, that 135 centimeter square there. We want 135 degree there, and then we want to convert this into radians, isn't it? So we have to multiply with the 100 also, so that 135 into 100 is 13,500 degree. I want to convert this into radians now, so that 13,500 into pi by 180 degree. So if you cancel this everything there, you will get like this 75 by pi radians. Okay. So hope you understand this exercise there. It will be the easiest exercise in this chapter there. Thank you.